In November 2021, North Carolina lawmakers passed legislation requiring Holocaust education in middle and high schools. With anti-Semitism up and Holocaust deniers becoming increasingly vocal and even mainstream, proponents say this is especially critical today. I sat down with a Greensboro rabbi who has set out to make sure educators have the tools to teach this challenging but important topic. Keep in mind, horrible things happened during the Holocaust, and some of the images in the story you're about to see reflect that.
Holocaust education, important to understand not only how this happened, but also, if possible, to understand something about the Jewish community prior to the Holocaust.
Retired Rabbi Fred Gutman is heading up a new project fueled by passion.
And it's not an easy topic to teach, aside from all of the emotion, because it's very, very complex. It's very complex.
With a lifetime of service already under his belt, it could just be his most impactful yet.
And I feel a great sense of pride in this, and I think that what we're doing is so important to our state, to the kind of kids we're raising, to the education that we're giving to them, and possibly can serve as an example for other states.
Rabbi Gutman has taught the history of the Holocaust for 40 years, and with a bigger focus being placed on Holocaust education in schools, he had an idea.
I had taken Jewish groups, primarily Jewish groups, to Poland to learn about the Holocaust on 20 different occasions, and I decided that there could be a nice integration of my experiences leading groups and guiding in Poland on this topic that I've been teaching since 1980 with the teachers here. And if we could find the teachers, they could become teachers not only of kids, but of other teachers.
A ripple effect, says the rabbi. He developed a plan to bring dozens of public school teachers from across the state to Poland each summer. For 8 days, they would undergo an intensive course on the Holocaust at no cost to them. So instead of just reading about the persecution and murders of 6 million Jews and millions of others, they would be immersed in it.
We take them to 3 death camps. We take them to a place where there was a wonderful Jewish community, and the Jewish community was rounded up one day, taken out of the forest, and shot. We take them to the cities of Krakow, Lublin, and Warsaw.
2 groups of North Carolina teachers have gone so far. This is video from this year's trip in June.
Elie Wiesel, the poet, the Nobel laureate, said that when you hear a witness, you become a witness. So that was easy back in the days when we had a lot of Holocaust survivors that could speak. So basically, on this trip, these 36 teachers that we took, they became witnesses.
I know you've seen these sites many times. What is it like seeing them, through the eyes of these teachers who are seeing them for the first time and experiencing that? It must be very powerful.
It is enormously powerful, really. It's just because until I took the teachers, I knew what Jewish adults and Jewish kids would see. But the teachers, when I took them, they were seeing other things that I hadn't seen before. And at some of the times, it was much harder for them.
And this past June, 36 public school teachers from across North Carolina traveled to Poland with Rabbi Gutman, including 3 from Guilford County. Tomorrow night, you're going to hear from them. If you had to think of one word or maybe a couple words to describe your feeling going into this trip.
I would say just very apprehensive. I knew a change was coming. I just from talking to other people who've been through this, there's just no way around that. But I just couldn't tell the quality or the quantity of change that I was actually going to go through.
All 3 teachers told me this was the single most life-changing experience they'd been through. They're going to share more about their experiences and how they plan to apply what they have learned in their classrooms tomorrow night, right here on Fox 8.